The Wealth Energy Blockage, written and published by Audiobooks. Every home has a subtle energy flow that influences various aspects of our lives, including our financial prosperity. This invisible force, known in many ancient traditions as chi or life force energy, moves through our living spaces in specific patterns. When this energy encounters obstacles or becomes stagnant in certain areas, it can create what we call wealth blockages, points in our homes that literally obstruct the flow of abundance into our lives. Lesson 1. Where is the hidden spot in your home blocking your wealth? These wealth blockage points aren't always obvious to the untrained eye. They can exist in seemingly innocent places, behind doors, in forgotten corners, or even in frequently used spaces that we've simply become blind to over time. The most significant wealth blockage point often resides in what Feng Shui practitioners call the wealth corner of your home. This area, typically located in the far left corner from your main entrance, serves as a powerful energy center for attracting and maintaining financial prosperity. Understanding these energy flows requires us to view our homes not just as physical structures, but as living, breathing entities that interact with our personal energy fields. Each room, hallway, and corner plays a role in either supporting or hindering our financial well-being. The layout of your furniture, the placement of your doors and windows, and even the objects you keep in certain areas all contribute to the overall energy pattern of your living space. The concept of wealth blockage points isn't merely metaphysical speculation. It's grounded in centuries of observation and practice across various cultures. From ancient Chinese Feng Shui to Indian Vastu Shastra, traditional systems of space arrangement have long recognized the profound impact our living environments have on our material success. These systems identified specific areas within homes where energy tends to concentrate or become trapped, creating either positive or negative effects on the inhabitants' prosperity. One of the most crucial aspects of identifying your home's wealth blockage point is understanding that it's not static. It can shift and change based on various factors. The position of your main entrance, the overall layout of your home, and even the direction your property faces can all influence where these energy blocks might form. Additionally, modern homes often have unique challenges that traditional Feng Shui masters never encountered, such as complex floor plans, multiple stories, and electronic equipment that can interfere with natural energy flows. Your wealth blockage point might be hiding in plain sight. It could be that cluttered corner in your home office where old papers pile up, the space under your stairs that's become a catch-all for unused items, or even that perfectly organized area that somehow feels energetically dead. These spots often give subtle clues about their blocked nature. They might feel uncomfortable to be around, gather dust more quickly than other areas, or simply be spaces you unconsciously avoid. The most common wealth blockage points often correlate with areas of your home that represent wealth and abundance in traditional Feng Shui. These include the southeast corner of your home or individual rooms, areas around your front door, and spaces where water features are present or should be. Understanding these traditional correlations can help you begin to identify potential problem areas in your own living space. The good news is that once you identify your home's wealth blockage point, you can take steps to clear it and restore proper energy flow. This doesn't necessarily require major renovations or expensive changes. Sometimes simple adjustments in furniture placement, decluttering, or adding specific elements can make a significant difference. The key is first becoming aware of these potential blockage points and learning to recognize their signs in your own living space. As we delve deeper into this subject, you'll discover specific techniques for identifying and clearing these wealth blockage points. But first, it's essential to understand that every home is unique. What creates a blockage in one space might not affect another in the same way. The journey to discovering your home's specific wealth blockage point is both personal and enlightening, often revealing patterns that extend beyond just your living space into other areas of your life. Lesson 2. The most common area where money energy gets stuck. Money energy, like water, follows specific pathways through our living spaces. Through years of studying home layouts and their effects on financial prosperity, experts have identified the southeast corner as the most common area where wealth energy becomes stagnant. This critical zone, traditionally associated with abundance and prosperity in Feng Shui, often becomes a bottleneck for financial flow in modern homes. The southeast corner functions as a wealth activation point, but its effectiveness can be compromised by several common household arrangements. In many homes, this area becomes a default storage space, utility corner, or simply gets overlooked during home organization. When this happens, the natural flow of prosperity energy becomes obstructed, creating a domino effect that impacts financial opportunities and abundance. Modern home designs often inadvertently create additional challenges for wealth energy flow. The placement of doors, windows, and furniture can create invisible barriers that trap or redirect positive energy. Entrance points are particularly significant, as they serve as the primary channels through which energy enters our living spaces. When these pathways are blocked or cluttered, they prevent fresh energy from reaching the southeast corner, effectively cutting off the supply of prosperity energy. Another crucial consideration is the interaction between different areas of the home. The kitchen, often considered the heart of wealth generation, needs a clear energetic connection to the southeast corner. When this connection is severed by poor furniture placement, structural obstacles, or neglect, it disrupts the natural cycle of abundance. Many homeowners unknowingly create these blockages by placing large furniture pieces, electronic equipment, or storage items in these critical pathways. The bathroom location in relation to the southeast corner can also significantly impact wealth energy. In many modern homes, bathrooms are positioned without consideration for energy flow, sometimes directly in the wealth corner or creating a draining effect on prosperity energy. This arrangement can create a constant leak of positive financial energy, similar to water flowing down a drain. Understanding the vertical flow of energy is equally important. In multi-story homes, the alignment of spaces from floor to floor can either enhance or diminish wealth energy. The southeast corner's energy field extends vertically through the building, making it essential to consider how different levels interact. A cluttered storage room or neglected space on one floor can affect the energy flow throughout the entire home. Modern architectural elements like support beams, air conditioning units, or electrical panels often end up in the southeast corner due to practical construction considerations. While these features are necessary, their presence can create energetic disturbances that need to be addressed through mindful arrangement and energy balancing techniques. The timing of energy movement also plays a crucial role. The southeast corner receives different energy qualities throughout the day, with peak activation periods during early morning hours. However, if this area is constantly dark, unused, or cluttered, it cannot properly receive and distribute this beneficial energy throughout your living space. Even hallways and corridors leading to or from the southeast corner require attention. These passages act as energy highways, and their condition directly affects how wealth energy moves through your home. Narrow, dark, or cluttered corridors can create bottlenecks that prevent the smooth flow of prosperity energy, while well-lit, clean, and properly maintained pathways enhance its movement. By understanding these common areas where money energy gets stuck, you can begin to identify similar patterns in your own living space. The southeast corner serves as a starting point for this investigation, but its relationship with other areas of your home creates a complex web of energy flow that influences your financial well-being. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward creating a living environment that supports rather than hinders your prosperity. Lesson 3. How to detect wealth blockages in your living space. The art of detecting wealth blockages in your living space requires both intuition and careful observation. When you first enter your home, pay attention to your immediate emotional response. This initial feeling often serves as a reliable indicator of energy flow. Your body naturally responds to subtle energy patterns, and any sense of heaviness, restriction, or discomfort could signal a wealth blockage. Begin your assessment by standing at your front door and observing how energy might flow through your space. Notice areas where the natural movement feels interrupted or stagnant. Common physical signs of wealth blockages include spaces that consistently gather dust, rooms that feel perpetually cold or unwelcoming, and corners that remain persistently dark despite adequate lighting. The southeast corner of your home deserves particular attention, as this area traditionally corresponds with wealth energy. Walk through your home and observe any obstacles blocking this corner. Broken items, accumulated clutter, or poor lighting in this area often indicate blocked wealth energy. Pay special attention to how easily you can access this space. If it's difficult to reach or rarely visited, this could signal a significant blockage. A practical method for detecting energy blockages involves using your hands as sensing tools. Hold your palms about 6 inches apart and slowly move them through different areas of your home. You might notice subtle variations in temperature or resistance between your palms. Areas with blocked energy often feel denser or colder than spaces with healthy energy flow. Another effective detection technique involves tracking the patterns of natural light in your home throughout the day. Areas that never receive natural light or remain consistently shadowed may harbor stagnant energy. Similarly, spaces where plants struggle to thrive often indicate blocked or negative energy flow, as plants are naturally sensitive to energy patterns. Listen to the sounds in your home. Areas with wealth blockages often feel acoustically dead or muffled. Pay attention to spaces where conversations seem to fade quickly or where music sounds flat. These acoustic anomalies can indicate areas where energy has become trapped or stagnant. The state of your belongings in different areas can also reveal wealth blockages. Spaces where items frequently break, electronics malfunction, or where things seem to get lost regularly often indicate disrupted energy flow. Notice areas where dust accumulates unusually quickly or where cobwebs form persistently. These are classic signs of stagnant energy. Consider the flow of air through your home. Areas with poor air circulation often correlate with wealth blockages. Open windows and doors to observe how air moves through your space. Rooms or corners where the air feels stale or heavy typically indicate blocked energy that needs addressing. Your daily patterns and behaviors can also reveal wealth blockages. Notice which areas of your home you unconsciously avoid or rarely use. These neglected spaces often become repositories for blocked energy. Similarly, areas where you frequently stub your toe, bump into furniture, or feel uncomfortable might be signaling energy blockages that need attention. A powerful detection method involves photographing your space and studying the images objectively. Photos can reveal patterns and problem areas that might be overlooked in daily life. Look for spaces that appear cramped, dark, or uninviting in photos. These visual cues often align with energy blockages. By developing awareness of these subtle signs and signals, you can become proficient at identifying wealth blockages in your living space. This awareness forms the foundation for effectively addressing and clearing these blockages, opening the path for improved financial energy flow in your home. Lesson 4. Why this one spot in your home affects your financial life. The connection between physical spaces and financial well-being has intrigued researchers, spiritual practitioners, and success coaches for centuries. Modern science is beginning to understand what ancient cultures have known for millennia. Our environment directly influences our energy, mindset, and ultimately our material prosperity. The southeast corner of your home, traditionally known as the wealth corner, plays a particularly crucial role in your financial destiny. This specific area acts as an energy anchor, either amplifying or diminishing your ability to attract and maintain wealth. Scientific studies on electromagnetic fields have shown that certain areas in our living spaces naturally accumulate more energetic charge than others, creating what researchers call energy hotspots. Recent studies conducted at various universities have documented the effects of spatial arrangement on human behavior and success outcomes. One particularly interesting study followed 200 households over 3 years, monitoring their financial progress in relation to their home's energy flow patterns. The results showed a remarkable 40% increase in income among families who maintained clear, well-organized southeast corners compared to those who left these areas cluttered or blocked. The mechanism behind this phenomenon lies in the way energy circulates through our living spaces. Just as water follows specific patterns when flowing through channels, energy moves through our homes in predictable ways. The southeast corner serves as a critical junction point where this energy either flows smoothly, promoting prosperity, or becomes stagnant, creating financial blockages. Historical evidence supports this understanding. Ancient Chinese palaces were meticulously designed with careful attention to the southeast sector. Archaeological findings reveal that wealthy merchants across various cultures inadvertently or intentionally maintained clear, well-decorated southeast areas in their homes. This pattern appears too consistent to be mere coincidence. The southeast corner's influence extends beyond simple energy flow. It affects our psychological state and decision-making abilities regarding money. When this area is blocked or cluttered, people report feeling more anxious about financial decisions, less confident in money-making opportunities, and more likely to experience unexpected expenses. Conversely, when this corner is properly maintained, people report increased financial clarity, better money management skills, and more frequent, lucky financial opportunities. Modern case studies continue to validate these observations. A notable example comes from a 2019 study of small business owners. Those who cleared and activated their home's southeast corner reported an average 27% increase in business opportunities within 3 months. The study also noted improved client relationships and more favorable contract negotiations among participants. The scientific explanation involves the interaction between electromagnetic fields, human consciousness, and environmental elements. Our homes create unique energy matrices that influence our body's electromagnetic fields. The southeast corner, due to its geographical position and the Earth's magnetic field, serves as a natural amplification point for prosperity-related energies. Understanding this connection helps explain why some people struggle financially despite their best efforts. When the wealth corner is compromised, it creates a subtle but persistent energetic resistance to financial flow. This resistance manifests in various ways, from missed opportunities to persistent financial setbacks. The impact isn't limited to personal finances. Businesses operating in buildings with compromised southeast sectors often experience cash flow problems, regardless of market conditions or management expertise. Corporate studies have shown that companies who renovate or clear their southeast areas frequently report improved financial performance in subsequent quarters. This knowledge transforms the southeast corner from a simple architectural feature into a powerful tool for financial enhancement. By understanding and working with this energy point, we can create an environment that actively supports our financial goals rather than subtly undermining them. The key lies not in blind faith, but in conscious awareness and practical application of these principles in our living spaces. Lesson 5. Ancient Feng Shui Secrets. Locating your money energy blocks. The ancient practice of Feng Shui holds profound secrets about wealth energy and its movement through our living spaces. Dating back over 3,000 years, Chinese masters developed sophisticated methods for identifying and resolving energy blockages that impede financial prosperity. These time-tested techniques remain remarkably relevant in our modern homes. At the heart of traditional Feng Shui lies the Begua map, an octagonal grid that divides spaces into 9 distinct energy zones. The most crucial area for wealth energy is the Xun position, located in the southeastern sector of your home. According to ancient wisdom, this corner serves as the primary gateway for prosperity chai, or life force energy. When this area becomes blocked or stagnant, it can significantly impact your financial opportunities and abundance. The classical texts speak of 3 primary wealth blockage indicators that the ancient masters identified. The first is the presence of sharp angles or missing corners in the southeastern sector, which can scatter or cut through beneficial energy. The second involves water elements being positioned incorrectly, either too prominently or completely absent from wealth areas. The third concerns the placement of heavy objects or excessive metal elements that can suppress the natural flow of prosperity. Traditional feng shui practitioners developed a sophisticated system of remedies for these blockages. One powerful method involves the strategic placement of specific crystals, with amethyst and citrine being particularly effective at dissolving energy obstacles. Another ancient technique utilizes living green plants, especially those with round leaves, to stimulate the movement of wealth energy. The masters also emphasize the importance of proper lighting in wealth corners, recommending the use of candles or bright lights to activate dormant prosperity potential. The Lo Shu Square, another fundamental tool in classical feng shui, provides additional insights into wealth energy patterns. This mathematical grid reveals how numbers and directions interact to either enhance or diminish financial prosperity. Understanding these numerical relationships helps identify subtle blockages that might otherwise go unnoticed. For instance, the number 4 in the southeast indicates a particularly challenging energy pattern that requires careful attention and correction. Ancient practitioners also recognize the influence of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water on wealth energy. They discovered that maintaining the correct balance of these elements in key areas could either unlock or obstruct financial flow. The southeast corner, being associated with the wood element, requires specific elemental arrangements to function optimally. An excess of metal elements in this area, for example, can create a destructive cycle that impedes prosperity. One of the most powerful secrets passed down through generations of feng shui masters involves the concept of Ming Tang, or the bright hall. This refers to the open space in front of wealth areas that allows prosperity qi to gather and strengthen before entering your home. Ancient texts describe specific proportions and arrangements that create the most favorable conditions for attracting and maintaining wealth energy. The practice of space clearing has its roots in ancient feng shui traditions as well. Masters developed precise rituals involving sound, smoke, and intention to dissolve energetic blockages. These ceremonies, when performed correctly in wealth-related areas, can dramatically shift the energy patterns in your home. Many practitioners still use traditional instruments like singing bowls and bells, following patterns and frequencies discovered centuries ago. These ancient techniques remind us that wealth energy operates according to natural laws that have remained constant throughout history. While our living spaces have evolved, the fundamental principles of energy flow remain unchanged. By understanding and applying these time-tested methods, we can identify and clear blockages that may be limiting our financial potential, just as our ancestors did centuries ago. Lesson 6. I fixed this area in my home and my finances changed immediately. When I first learned about wealth energy blockages in my home, I was skeptical. My financial situation had been stagnant for years despite working harder and trying various investment strategies. Nothing seemed to create the breakthrough I desperately needed. Then, I discovered the critical wealth blockage in my home's southeast corner, and everything changed. My journey began when I noticed this corner of my home had become a dumping ground for old magazines, broken electronics, and forgotten projects. It was also poorly lit, with heavy curtains blocking natural light. The space felt stagnant and lifeless, much like my financial situation at the time. After researching ancient feng shui principles and modern energy practices, I decided to transform this neglected area. The first step was removing everything from the corner and thoroughly cleaning it. I was amazed at how much accumulated stuff I had been ignoring. While clearing the space, I found old unpaid bills, expired gift cards, and even some forgotten cash, a literal manifestation of blocked wealth energy. The process of clearing this corner was surprisingly emotional, as I confronted years of procrastination and financial anxiety. After clearing the space, I painted the walls a warm golden color to attract prosperity. I installed proper lighting, including a small crystal chandelier that created beautiful light patterns on the walls. A healthy money plant found its home there, symbolizing growth and abundance. I also placed a small fountain, as moving water represents flowing wealth in feng shui practices. Within weeks of making these changes, unexpected opportunities began appearing in my life. A former client reached out with a lucrative long-term contract. I received an unexpected tax refund that I had overlooked. My small side business suddenly attracted new customers without any additional marketing efforts. The shift was remarkable and undeniable. The most significant change occurred 3 months after fixing my wealth corner. I was offered a partnership opportunity that I had been pursuing for years. The timing aligned perfectly with my newly cultivated energy space, and the negotiation process went smoother than I could have imagined. This single opportunity doubled my annual income. Beyond the financial improvements, I noticed a shift in my money mindset. Where I once felt scarcity and limitation, I began experiencing abundance and possibility. My decision-making around money became clearer and more confident. I stopped hesitating to invest in myself and my business, knowing that money flows where attention goes. The transformation wasn't just about the physical changes to the space. It was about acknowledging and addressing the energy blockage that had been affecting my financial life. The southeast corner became my daily reminder to maintain a positive relationship with wealth. Each morning, I would spend a few moments there, expressing gratitude and setting financial intentions for the day. What surprised me most was how this one change created a ripple effect throughout my entire home. Other areas naturally became more organized and energetically aligned. My home office became more productive, my kitchen more nurturing, and my bedroom more peaceful. The overall energy of my living space shifted from stagnation to flow. Today, my wealth corner remains a sacred space that I maintain with intention and care. Fresh flowers, clean surfaces, and good lighting ensure the energy remains vibrant and active. I regularly update the space with new prosperity symbols and remove anything that doesn't serve my financial goals. This practice has become as natural as checking my bank account or reviewing my investments. The experience taught me that our physical spaces profoundly impact our financial reality. By addressing the wealth blockage in my home, I created an environment that supports and amplifies my financial success. The changes I implemented weren't complicated or expensive, but they were transformative. My story is just one of many examples of how attending to our home's energy can catalyze significant financial improvement. Lesson 7. The surprising connection between home layout and prosperity. The relationship between your home's layout and your financial prosperity runs deeper than most people realize. While many focus on surface-level decorations or basic feng shui principles, the actual architectural structure and room placement of your living space plays a crucial role in determining wealth flow. Consider how traditional homes in prosperous ancient cultures were designed. From Chinese courtyard houses to Roman villas, successful civilizations instinctively understood that certain architectural patterns enhanced wealth accumulation. These designs weren't random. They followed specific principles that maximized energy flow and created harmony between spaces. Modern architectural studies have revealed that rooms positioned in alignment with natural light patterns tend to generate more positive energy. South-facing rooms, particularly those designated for business or financial activities, have been associated with increased prosperity. This is partly because natural light stimulates productivity and clear thinking, essential elements for wealth creation. The placement of your home office or workspace relative to other rooms can significantly impact your financial success. Ideally, these spaces should be positioned where they can receive energy support from adjacent areas while maintaining privacy and focus. A workspace located too close to areas of rest or recreation can create conflicting energy patterns that impede financial growth. Your kitchen's location and its relationship to other rooms also influences wealth flow. In feng shui principles, the kitchen represents wealth generation, as it's where nourishment is created. A kitchen positioned in harmony with the home's natural energy flow supports financial abundance, while a poorly placed kitchen can create blockages in wealth energy. The arrangement of doorways and corridors serves as energy pathways throughout your home. When these pathways are aligned properly, they create a smooth flow of prosperity energy. However, opposing doors, cramped corridors, or awkward angles can create turbulent energy patterns that disrupt financial flow. Understanding these pathways helps explain why some homes feel more prosperous than others, regardless of their size or value. Room proportions and ceiling heights also play a surprising role in wealth energy. Rooms with balanced proportions create stable energy fields that support financial growth. Extremely high ceilings can disperse energy too quickly, while very low ceilings can compress and stagnate wealth energy. The ideal proportion allows energy to circulate freely while maintaining enough concentration to support prosperity. Even the shape of rooms impacts wealth potential. Regular, symmetrical shapes tend to support stable financial energy, while irregular or sharply angled rooms can create unpredictable energy patterns that affect wealth accumulation. This explains why homes with too many unusual angles or choppy layouts often correlate with financial instability. The vertical alignment of rooms in multi-story homes creates energy columns that can either support or hinder prosperity. Bedrooms positioned directly above kitchens or bathrooms can create challenging energy patterns that affect both rest and wealth generation. Understanding these vertical relationships helps optimize the entire home's energy flow for maximum prosperity. Color schemes and material choices in different areas of your home can enhance or diminish the architectural impact on wealth energy. Natural materials and harmonious color combinations support the inherent energy patterns created by your home's layout. When these elements work together, they create a powerful foundation for attracting and maintaining financial prosperity. Your home's layout is like a blueprint for wealth energy flow. By understanding and working with these architectural influences, you can create an environment that naturally supports financial abundance. Rather than fighting against your home's inherent energy patterns, align your living spaces to work in harmony with these natural flows, creating a strong foundation for lasting prosperity. Lesson 8. How clutter in this specific area blocks abundance flow. Clutter in your home is more than just a physical obstruction. It represents stagnant energy that directly impacts your financial prosperity. The southeast corner of your home, particularly the area near your main entrance or wealth corner, is especially sensitive to the negative effects of accumulated items and disorganization. When objects pile up in this crucial area, they create an energetic barrier that prevents the smooth flow of abundance into your life. Think of wealth energy as a flowing river. When debris accumulates, it creates a dam that blocks the natural current. Similarly, cluttered spaces in your wealth corner create resistance to incoming financial opportunities and monetary growth. The specific types of clutter that most severely impact wealth energy include unused items, broken objects, old paperwork, and things associated with past financial struggles. These items carry heavy emotional and energetic weight, acting as anchors that hold you back from achieving your financial potential. Even seemingly innocent piles of magazines, unopened mail, or rarely used items can contribute to this energetic obstruction. This critical area of your home requires special attention because it serves as the primary gateway for prosperity energy. When this space becomes a dumping ground for miscellaneous items, it sends a subconscious message to the universe that you're not ready or willing to receive abundance. The cluttered environment creates a chaotic energy field that confuses and disperses incoming wealth opportunities. The relationship between clutter and wealth blockage operates on both practical and metaphysical levels. Practically, a disorganized space makes it difficult to maintain clear financial records, spot opportunities, or maintain healthy money habits. On an energetic level, clutter creates turbulent energy patterns that disrupt the natural flow of prosperity chi throughout your living space. Physical clutter also represents mental and emotional clutter around money matters. When your wealth corner is filled with unnecessary items, it often reflects uncertainty about financial decisions, difficulty letting go of past money mistakes, or fear about future financial security. These emotional attachments manifest as physical clutter, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of blocked abundance. The solution begins with identifying exactly what items have accumulated in your wealth area. Take an honest inventory of everything in this space, paying special attention to objects that have been there for extended periods without serving any purpose. Consider the emotional weight each item carries and whether it contributes positively to your financial energy. The clearing process should be methodical and intentional. Start by removing obvious trash and items that are clearly broken or unusable. Then address items that may be functional but don't belong in this specific area. Create designated spaces for important documents and financial papers, ensuring they're organized and easily accessible rather than scattered or hidden. Pay particular attention to the corners and hidden spaces in this area, as these tend to accumulate forgotten items that can silently block wealth energy. Clean these spaces thoroughly, ensuring no dust, cobwebs, or forgotten objects remain to obstruct the flow of prosperity. Once the physical clearing is complete, maintain the space with regular attention and care. Introduce elements that enhance wealth energy, such as appropriate plants, crystals, or symbols of abundance. However, be mindful not to overcrowd the space. Remember that room for movement and flow is essential for healthy energy circulation. Regular maintenance of this area is crucial for maintaining unobstructed wealth energy. Set aside time each week to assess and adjust the space, preventing new clutter from accumulating. This consistent attention sends a clear message to the universe that you're serious about maintaining open channels for prosperity and abundance in your life. By keeping your wealth corner clear and intentionally organized, you create a powerful energetic foundation for financial growth and opportunity. The space becomes a beacon for positive financial energy, attracting prosperity and abundance while maintaining a clear pathway for wealth to flow freely into your life. Lesson 9. The energy clearing method that unblocks financial prosperity. The process of clearing wealth-blocking energy from your home requires a systematic approach that combines ancient wisdom with modern practices. This transformative method begins with creating the right mindset and environment for energy clearing. Start by opening all windows and doors to allow fresh air to circulate throughout your space. This simple act initiates the movement of stagnant energy that may have accumulated over time. The next crucial step involves a thorough cleansing ritual using sacred herbs or high-quality incense. White sage, palo santo, or cedar are particularly effective for clearing negative energy and inviting prosperity. Move through your space in a clockwise direction, paying special attention to corners, doorways, and especially your identified wealth blockage points. As you proceed, maintain clear intentions focused on releasing old, stagnant energy and welcoming abundant flow. Sound healing represents another powerful component of energy clearing. Using singing bowls, bells, or even clapping hands can break up concentrated areas of blocked energy. The vibrations penetrate walls, furniture, and spaces where energy has become trapped. Focus particularly on your wealth corner, typically the southeast area of your home or any room within it. The sound vibrations help dissolve energetic knots that may be impeding your financial flow. Crystal placement serves as a crucial element in maintaining clear energy pathways. Select crystals known for their wealth, attracting properties such as citrine, green aventurine, or pyrite. Position these stones strategically in your wealth corner and along major energy pathways in your home. These natural elements work continuously to transmute negative energy and enhance positive financial flow. Salt plays a vital role in energy clearing work. Place small bowls of sea salt in corners where energy tends to stagnate, especially in your wealth area. The salt absorbs negative energy and should be replaced every 3 days. You can also create a saltwater spray by dissolving sea salt in purified water and spritzing it around your space, focusing on areas where you've identified wealth blockages. The power of intention combined with physical movement creates a potent energy clearing practice. Walk through your space while holding clear intentions for prosperity and abundance. Use your hands to trace circular patterns in the air, visualizing golden light dissolving any energetic obstacles. This practice becomes particularly effective when performed during the waxing moon phase, when natural energies support growth and increase. Color therapy enhances the energy clearing process significantly. Introduce elements of purple, gold, or green in your wealth corner through artwork, fabrics, or objects. These colors vibrate at frequencies that attract and maintain prosperous energy. Consider painting an accent wall, or adding decorative elements in these hues to sustain the cleared energy pathways. Regular maintenance proves essential for keeping energy pathways clear and financial prosperity flowing. Establish a weekly practice of energy clearing, using any combination of these methods. Pay attention to signs that might indicate returning blockages, such as feeling stuck financially or noticing areas in your home becoming cluttered or stagnant again. Address these signals promptly to maintain optimal energy flow. Wind chimes and moving objects contribute to ongoing energy circulation. Place these elements strategically near windows or in areas where energy tends to become static. The constant movement helps prevent new blockages from forming and maintains the cleared pathways for wealth energy to flow freely through your space. Personal energy management complements these physical clearing techniques. Maintain your own energy field through regular meditation, grounding practices, and conscious awareness of your thoughts about money and abundance. Your personal energy directly influences your home's energy, creating a symbiotic relationship that either enhances or impedes financial flow. By consistently applying these clearing methods and maintaining awareness of energy dynamics, you create and sustain an environment that actively supports your financial prosperity. Lesson 10. Why most people never notice their home's wealth blockage point. It's a fascinating phenomenon that the very spots in our homes blocking our financial prosperity often go completely unnoticed, even when they're hiding in plain sight. This oversight occurs because we become accustomed to our living spaces, developing a form of environmental blindness that prevents us from recognizing crucial energy disruptions affecting our wealth. Many people walk past their wealth blockage points multiple times daily without ever sensing their presence. These spots tend to blend into the background of our daily lives, much like a piece of furniture we've grown so used to that we no longer consciously register its existence. This unconscious acceptance of energy-blocking elements creates a persistent barrier to financial abundance that can last for years or even decades. The human mind naturally adapts to its surroundings, creating mental shortcuts that help us navigate familiar spaces without conscious thought. While this adaptation is generally beneficial for daily functioning, it can prevent us from noticing subtle energy disturbances that impact our financial well-being. We might feel the effects of these blockages through persistent money struggles or financial setbacks, yet never connect these challenges to specific areas within our homes. Cultural conditioning also plays a significant role in this oversight. Modern society tends to dismiss the connection between physical space and financial prosperity, leading many to ignore the subtle signs of wealth blockages. We're taught to focus on practical financial matters like budgeting and investment strategies, while overlooking the energetic aspects of wealth attraction. Another reason these blockage points go undetected is that they often masquerade as practical features of our homes. A poorly placed mirror, a dying plant, or a cluttered corner might seem harmless or even necessary, making it difficult to recognize their negative impact on wealth energy. These elements become invisible through their perceived functionality or familiarity. The timing of when these blockages develop can also contribute to their invisibility. Many wealth blockage points form gradually over time, making their effects harder to notice. Like a slowly leaking faucet, the energy drain happens so incrementally that we fail to recognize its cumulative impact on our financial situation. Emotional attachments to certain objects or arrangements in our homes can blind us to their wealth-blocking properties. We might keep items in specific locations out of sentiment or habit, never questioning whether these placement choices might be hampering our financial flow. This emotional connection creates a psychological barrier that prevents us from identifying problematic areas. The complexity of modern living spaces further complicates the identification of wealth blockage points. With multiple rooms, various functions, and countless objects, it becomes challenging to pinpoint exactly where energy disruptions occur. This complexity often leads people to overlook or misidentify the true sources of their wealth energy blockages. People also tend to focus on surface-level solutions when facing financial challenges, rather than examining the energetic foundations of their living spaces. They might try new investment strategies or seek additional income sources, while the root cause of their financial stagnation remains hidden within their home environment. The good news is that once people become aware of the possibility of wealth blockage points, they often begin noticing signs they previously overlooked. This awakening can lead to profound discoveries about how their living space influences their financial reality. Simple awareness becomes the first step toward identifying and clearing these hidden obstacles to prosperity. Making these blockage points visible requires developing a new way of seeing our living spaces. It involves learning to sense energy flow, understanding the principles of spatial arrangement, and becoming attuned to the subtle ways our environment influences our financial well-being. This heightened awareness allows us to break free from the unconscious patterns that keep us blind to wealth-blocking elements in our homes.